What's going on, everybody? Today we are just going to mow two little houses. That's all I have on the schedule for the day. I didn't plan on really doing a whole lot today since it was snowing this morning. Can you believe that? Snowing in the morning, mowing in the afternoon. This is Kansas. So yesterday we got a few things done, a couple cleanups. Albero started back yesterday. Him and Jesse, they went out and did a couple cleanups for me. So Albero started back to work yesterday, so that was good. Good to see Albero again. Yesterday, him and Jesse went out and did a couple cleanups. We didn't get started till about 11 o'clock or so because it was pretty chilly yesterday morning too. So what we did is we kind of worked in the shop for a few hours. We changed all the oils in the walkers, got them all greased up, got them all serviced. So that was good to get out of the way. And like I said, they just went out for a few hours, did a couple cleanups. And you know, the season is it's going, it's starting. I got another call today. Somebody filled out the deal on the website. They want a lawn quote, so I'm gonna go do that this afternoon once I get these two done. But that's kind of the way things have been going. You know, the bids are just kind of trickling in, like I keep saying, and we're gonna keep putting them in. Yesterday I actually had a call from an HOA where there's 46. They're kind of like condos. Basically kind of like a small apartment complex. So I went and bid it and haven't heard back. Actually, I did hear back and she just said thank you, but nothing as far as getting it or anything. So we'll see about that one. So like I said, I'm gonna get these two done and we're gonna go back to the shop, kind of mess around there for a little bit. Alright, so we got those two properties done. That's all we did today was those two properties. Like I said, it was snowing this morning. It was pretty cold, and you know, I kind of called off the dogs a little bit, but you know, this afternoon it was like pretty decent. It just wasn't real windy. That's why it wasn't as cold as normal. But I was like, hey, let's go knock these two out real quick, and Jesse was like, yeah, cool, let's do it. So we did that, and I've actually been spending the last couple hours up there in the office kind of working on some stuff and putting in some bids and sending out some invoicing and kind of going over the schedule, kind of seeing all the properties that I picked up and kind of trying to make sense of a schedule right now. That's kind of my main goal for right now, is to make a schedule and get it all scheduled out. You know, when you pick up properties, you know, customer, you turn in bids, customer calls you, hey, put us on the schedule, hey, put us on the schedule, put us on the schedule. So now you kind of have to figure out your route a little bit, kind of see how you're going to do things. So that's kind of what I'm doing now. I want to be precise on my routes. I want to be, you know, precise on my scheduling. I want everything to be a lot more smoother than what I've had it in the past. And in the past, I've kind of you know, kind of willy-nilly, kind of, okay, go do this, this, and this, and this, you know, not really thinking out or planning ahead a schedule. And I think I've lost a lot of money doing it that way and not being very efficient. So, you know, that's just, in my opinion, like a progression of a lawn care business. So you start doing things like that. But right now I want to kind of talk to you guys kind of equipment wise, plans that I have for my equipment. So since we've been picking up some bigger properties, I got a 5-acre job. I actually got a 16-acre job I bid on last week, I think it was. Then I got another 3 acres and another like 2.5, something like that. So we've been picking up some bigger jobs. So I've been thinking about getting a 60-inch mower. I really think I need a 60-inch mower. I really think that a 60-inch would really help on a lot of those properties. I plan on using the 52, of course, but I thought having 2 mowers on some of those big properties like that, maybe even 3, who knows. But kind of what I'm thinking right now, here's what I'm doing. I put my 48 Vantage up for sale because that's a mower I just don't see us using a whole lot this year. And I put the high dump walker up for sale. And basically I'm just kind of testing the waters. If I get what I want out of them, I'll sell them. If not, I won't. Not a big deal. But I've been kind of looking at, you know, like I said, trying a 60-inch mower. And I'm looking at like a 60-inch stand-on mower, maybe a V-Ride, maybe a Pro Stance. I don't want to go with Exmark right now. Nothing against Exmark. I think they cut great. But it's just kind of psychological for me. You know, we have the 36 Exmark and we have the 48. Obviously, I bought the 48 used. We've had some problems with it. And the 36 we bought new. We've actually had a wheel motor issue with it early on. And it's just kind of like when you kind of have a couple mowers that have kind of had some problems, you kind of, I want to try something else. So that's what I kind of plan on doing. But I got my mind kind of set on a V-Ride 60-inch or a Pro Stance Gravely 60-inch. I want to try them both. I tried the 52 V-Ride last year, but I want to try the 60. And that's just kind of my thinking. You know, I kind of just want to, you know, maybe get rid of something over here and add something over here that we're going to use a lot more. And I think a 60-inch mower will really help us out right now and really kind of speed things up on some of these properties. So anyway, that's kind of my thinking. You know, let me know you guys' opinions on mowers, on 60-inch mowers. I know a lot of people use the sit down, maybe a Turf Tiger, something like that. Those are good mowers too, and I'm not against those mowers. I prefer just a stand. I like being able to be high and kind of see everything. To me, that just kind of gives me a little bit more vision. But I do understand why people sit down and they can, you know, just go. And I want something that's fast. I want something that cuts good. And I want something that's just easy, you know, I don't have to worry about. So obviously another benefit of the stand-on mower is trailer space. And it's funny because the more I'm in business, the more I realize trailer space is kind of a big issue. You know, when you're wanting to take 3 or 4 mowers to a big property and you don't have the trailer space, that kind of limits you. In my opinion, that kind of goes back to what I was talking about earlier. The progression of a lawn care company is, you know, you buy certain mowers that fit your business at that time. And then your business grows, you get different kinds of properties, and you start thinking about things a little bit differently. And you're like, yeah, maybe I might want to get one of those mowers that I didn't want before. So basically what I'm trying to say is kind of as your business evolves, I kind of think, you know, you start to realize things that maybe people said a long time ago that, you know, maybe they were right. Maybe I didn't think they were right at the time, but now I kind of see what they were talking about, and I kind of see, you know, hey, they were right. You know, I'm not afraid to admit that when I'm wrong sometimes. So that's kind of why we do this thing. That's kind of why we have a business, to kind of grow and expand. And whenever that happens, you kind of have to grow your equipment and expand your equipment as well. You know, I'm definitely not mad that I bought the walker. I got a good deal on it, and that's why I bought it. But right now I'm trying to sell it. Trying to get a little bit of money out of it, and if I can make some money off of it, I will. So all right guys, that's just kind of a little update of what's going on here. Tomorrow, me and Albero, we got 2 cleanup jobs to go do. I talked about that in a previous video. We bid those last Friday. We got them. I scheduled them both for tomorrow. So we're going to do that. Friday, we are going out with another lawn care company. He actually has a YouTube channel here in Wichita, and we're going to go help him lay some sod. He wants some extra hands on there, so we're going to go help him. And so that's what we're doing Friday. And you know, that's kind of what we got going on this week. Next week, we are going to be a full go. not every single property we're mowing next week, but we're going to be mowing a lot next week. So I look forward to a lot of good mowing footage, I hope. The week after that, we're going to be kind of slow as it is right now, so I'm trying to book jobs for that week. And then the week after that, which I think is the first week of April, I think the lawn care season is going to be really going. So we're going to be kind of full bore at that point. So that's kind of the outlook that we have right now. As always, guys, be happy, be humble, stay hungry. I'm going to see you guys later.